It's the Linemakers on Sporting News, brought to you by Jack Daniels.
Get your pens and paper out. There's some developments on this football game in Las Vegas, Nevada. Brian Blessing, the Linemakers, here on sportingnews.com. It's Washington at New Orleans to take on the Saints, and there was a major line move earlier this week on Monday. We'll start with the power ratings. The Saints on a neutral field would be considered a 5-point favorite at least. Now, this was a game that opened 10.5, and on Monday there was a major line move. The number had creeped down to 9.5, but then went 2.5 points more, all the way down to the key number of 7. The Saints favored. The total on the game is 49.5, and frankly, I've got to say to you, I'm thoroughly mystified, and we'll dive into that a little bit more in just a second. As for the Redskins, they maybe mortgaged their future to get the future. They gave away a boatload of picks to St. Louis to get RG3, Robert Griffin III. It's a very interesting discussion amongst the line makers. Is Griffin that good, or was all his success in college a function of the offense that was employed at Baylor? We're going to find out now with the transition to the NFL. But he's got to make his debut in the NFL, not only on the road, but in New Orleans against Drew Brees and an angry Saints team, torqued at the NFL. Another storm has just come through the city. Their coach is gone for the season. These guys have been chomping on nails. Do you remember what New Orleans did to Atlanta after Katrina? This is a team with all this pent-up, stored-up energy. I just can't see this being anything but a New Orleans boat race, and the numbers plummeting with all the money coming in on Washington. For the life of me, I can't figure it out. Let's see if Rick Herron makes any sense of it.
Brian, I agree with you on this one. Don't understand at all the money move on the Redskins. I do understand the tumultuous offseason that the Saints have gone through, then followed by having to move their practice schedule with Hurricane Isaac. But RG3, I think you're going to be a great quarterback in the league. But welcome to New Orleans, and one of the toughest places in the league to play. The Saints went 9-0 against the spread last year. I believe they're 12-1 against the spread in their last 13 home games. The Saints are going to band together just the way they did after Hurricane Katrina when they faced the Falcons on that Monday night game. I believe it was a Monday night game. But what a tough spot for a rookie quarterback to go on the road and face that crowd. That crowd's going to be in a frenzy. And the line maker number on this game was more like 8.5. It's down to 7 now. There's value with the Saints.